OMG. So this whole time, Friend was in the video with Seng. Friend was the one kissing Seng. Oh my God. This is such a huge shock. I just can't believe it. Mint magazine. As we know, last year was very tough for Friend, but you eventually got through it with bravery and elegance. What made you able to handle it? Friend, I just felt shocked at the time, but since it happened, I couldn't turn back time and to fix anything. Now, I don't understand there. Fix anything meaning fix the angle of kissing so that their faces are not clearly seen, or purchase a curtain or a window that can't be seen, that you can see anything from the outside, or change the room that they were kissing in, or what? Because I do know the people who had the video requested for money. So, or fix it in a way that pay up so that the video isn't released. Now, I don't actually understand how she was going to fix that. Now, she then says the first thing I did was accept that it was the truth, because, girl, was lying even ever an option? Because if you would have lied, best believe me, like, much worse could have come out. So you had no option other than the truth. And if anyone ever lied to you that you would have lied your way through it, that person just wanted the end of you. Because there was no way you were going to lie through that video. And then she says, and she doesn't have to lie. I don't have to lie. Now, that's the part that's the gag for me. Like, she doesn't have to lie. But girl, people were asking you since, I think, early 2023 or even late 2022, if you and sang one item. You did have to lie then. But because now there was proof beyond reasonable that there wasn't any way that you would doubt the evidence, would, like, there was no way you would have lied through that. Now you don't have to lie, because before, people were just making assumption. Look, this is the same location. Look, this and this and this. Look. But now, because it is you two in one frame being lovey-dovey, you suddenly don't have to lie. Good for you. Good for you, girl. Then says, besides that, I kept telling myself not to be swayed by anyone's word, and to listen only to my own feelings. Now, girl, let's just be honest. You say that you didn't want to be swayed by anyone's words, and you had to listen to only your own feelings. Now, that video that you supposedly gave us like a few days, or you wanted a few days to think about what to say and to have a press conference. First of all, it wasn't no press conference, which was a lie again. Again, you didn't have to lie, but you lied that you were doing a press conference, or like your agency lied that you were supposed to do a press conference. But then again, you recorded a video and sent it to us. Now, in that video, it was emotionless ASIF, meaning that, yeah, there were emotions, that you were hurt and all that. That can't be like you looked genuinely broken, and you looked like you knew that you were going to lose everything, that your life was practically over. But you didn't show us that what you are was in love, that you were in a happy relationship, that this person was your middle person, that he had exactly everything that you had been looking for, that you had found in him, and he was your forever. Like, look, the difference between friend and seng, when friend and seng were talking about each other, look at how Bright talked about Nini. That will just tell you everything. Boy didn't care. He has lost 200,000 followers by now. But guess what? He's happy in his relationship. Happy in his relationship. Do you see constantly people hating on him? Not as much as friend and seng, which means people do actually see them like they're good for one another, they're happy. But the emotions behind you and what you felt for seng were not there. What seng felt for you was not in that video. So you are actually not talking with your own feelings. You are actually reading a script that you had been written for you. Now, she goes ahead and says that once I had this thought, I saw it as a prompt to make a decision. There is no right or wrong, which is true. The only wrong thing could have been if you lied again, or if you omitted again, which you did. And that's why people still have been hating on you for months, because you only spoke but didn't speak. You didn't tell people what people wanted to hear. You told people what you felt like they wanted to hear, but not what they needed to hear. Now, again, friend, you being in a relationship with seng is absolutely okay. We are here for it. Like, the less people we have that act in the GL and BL industry, that actually show us that they're in other relationships, either heterosexual or same-sex relationship with other people, like, we embrace it. We are okay with it. Like, there is nothing wrong with people shipping friendship. I don't know why it's so hard for these actors to understand. Like, we are okay in shipping friendships. Now, she says that no matter but the decision I made is right. Now, I guess she's talking about confirming that she was the one in the video, or yeah, I'm guessing that. And then she says, in the end, no matter what direction it led to, I would accept it because this decision had gone through a thought process. Now, she says that she actually was okay whether if she would have lost everything. She would have been okay with that, like, outcome. Because then again, I think she had already made a way, or she had already found what she would do if everything was lost. I would actually need for someone to actually expound on that, what you think she actually meant, because then again, we know she's never going to tell us. Now, she says, I don't blame anyone, I don't blame myself. I don't regret or feel disappointed about what I chose at all. Now, she doesn't blame anyone. I guess she doesn't blame the people who leaked the video. She doesn't blame the stalkers. She doesn't blame the people who have been constantly outing her, questioning her, insulting her, and all that. And she doesn't blame herself, because then again, it's her life. She was just living her life, and there is no reason to blame anyone. And she doesn't regret or feel disappointed about what I chose at all. And I think she said she doesn't regret telling people that it was her in the video, or she doesn't regret being in a relationship with Seng, because then again, a few days after she came out and did the whole video, she was very fast to post flowers that she got from her man on her birthday. So I guess she didn't regret it. She was saying that she was in her Bonnie and Clyde era. Like, she was ready to ban everything for her man. Like, she's telling us that, you know what? My life, my choice. Like, again, there is a part whereby she says that she's doing everything. She's doing her work to perfection. So her life is separate from her professional life. Like, she's going to do her, but she's also going to make sure she brings us the best and the best of her work. So yeah, that is an part from Freenxmint magazine that's got people talking. And another part that's got people talking is her talking about Becky, and how Becky was by her side during like the whole freenseng scandal. Becky sending her like encouraging messages every single day to make sure that she's okay. And she says that, again, she says that she now lives with her mom and her grandma, and her mom and her grandma have never asked her about the whole situation. They've just like ignored everything and like moved on, because they don't want to take her back to that place. Now, again, why would her mom ask her about saying, when I guess she knows already about the relationship between her and Seng? This is me guessing, but I think because she has said so many on so many occasions how close she is with her mother. So I don't think she would actually date Seng without her mother knowing. So maybe what she means that they haven't talked about it, like probably they haven't talked about it, how the whole situation of being stalked made her feel. But I don't think she meant like her mom asking her about her relationship with Seng. I think it's because of how the stalking made her feel, or how it still makes her feel. Does it make her feel anxious and safe and all that? Maybe that is what the part that the mom isn't ready to dig up. So yeah, and I said, okay, Becky must have been very, very strong, because her sending friend those messages every single day, encouraging messages, when she was getting pure hell on the comment section every single day, because friend and Seng had blocked their comments and we couldn't get to them. We couldn't reach them. People couldn't comment. I think the only place that people could actually tag them is on Twitter. But then again, like Becky got it on Twitter, on Weibo, on Instagram, especially on Instagram, like there was so many people spewing a lot of hate, and that girl had the time to sit down and write these messages to this woman every single day. Like, you all should be ashamed of yourself for what you did to her with the Balenciaga deal. Like, you should be running to her comment section now, apologizing. You should be tagging her on Twitter, apologizing and thanking her for actually standing by your girl. Because a lot of you thought that she wasn't standing by your girl, even though she was doing it in public, even though she was still being seen in public with her. Like, you all thought that she wasn't supportive. Now, I'm still waiting. It's day what? Day 2, day 3? I'm still waiting for friend to actually return the favor and call out her toxic part of the fandom to order for what they did to this little girl. Because if Becky was so supportive to you both in private and public, doesn't it entitle you to at least call your fans to order and criticize what they did? Or people who are both your fans but feel like you both have to be tied to each other, isn't it time you call them to order? Because Becky already did it. So we are waiting on you, girl. Now she goes also and talks about her career, what she learned from Sam. She talks about like what people should expect from her going forth, and how 2024 has like proven like to be massive for her. Because then again, like, a lot of people thought that 2023 was going to be the end of Friend. A lot of people thought that 2023 was going to slow down her career and like it will take her time to recover. But 2024 has proven that this girl can soar high, and like everything is forgotten, everything is forgiven, and we have actually moved on from everything. So yeah, I'm going to put the translations here so that you can read on your own, because then again, like, it is a huge magazine cover. I have tried to find other translations from other people, but so now for now I've only found two people. So yeah, so for those people who were as shocked as I am for Friend actually admitting for the fifth, I think, or the fourth time that she was the girl kissing Friend Seng on the video, like, we should do better. We should actually start learning to open our ears and our eyes and our minds and our brains to actually understand and conceive things. Because where have we been since August 1st, when she first admitted to it? Even a few months ago during the Wood event, when she admitted to it, like, where have we been? Like, it was such an extreme shock to so many of us. And now we are like sheep to the slaughter, going ahead and saying that it's okay. My love for you is never going to change. I'm so happy how strong you are. It doesn't matter. No matter what you say, I'm still going to stick by you, and I'm still going to love you. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Every single person is copying, pasting the same tweet. All in solidarity for friend Sarocha. And it reminds me, like, I'm thinking, like, you know, I think I've seen this. Like, you have this crush on this straight friend, and like you show her numerous ways on how much you love them, how special they are to your life, and how important they are. And then you are there hoping every single day that they would actually return those feelings, and they are pretending to be dumb that they don't understand that you have a crush on them, that you actually like them. But they do know, and they're taking advantage of that. This situation kind of seems like that. Like they cannot do anything bad in my eye because they are perfect. They are perfect for me. They are straight, but they can only be gay for me. They can never be gay for someone else. If it's not me, then they will date a man for the rest of their lives. This situation seems like that. But it's okay. Again, your life, do you support who you support, love who you love. Love is blind, then again. On numerous occasions, it has been proven love is blind. There are a lot of shows that have made money from love being blind. So, yeah, I don't know when we will get to the acceptance stage to actually accept friend and seng, and to actually accept friend as being friend and Sam from being Sam, and Kathy and Lynn and whoever for being those people on TV, on the screen, and friend being friend in real life, and us being able to separate those two people. I don't know when we'll get to that acceptance stage to actually understand that these people are two different people. So if you've gotten to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on the post notification. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video if you like this video. Comment and tell me your thoughts on the whole thing. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.